Jesus, I stand for you. No matter what you lead me through.
Maureen has a testimony of what transpired last week for her.
Okay, first of all I want to say I gave my heart to the Lord more years than I care to remember ago. And when people talk about healing, I'm afraid I'm a Thomas by nature. I have to see it to believe it. It's something I knew happened, but until I saw it, I don't think I would believe that it actually happened. Last Sunday I came and listened to Chris, what he had said about going and healing people. And I thought to myself, well, you know, that's fine. And then I sat for a while and I prayed, and I got up to go home. As I walked down the aisle to go home, Chris approached me and said to me, I must sit down. I wasn't going to the back for prayer, I was going home. And he sat down and he said to me that I need healing. And I thought, well, here goes, you know. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And I said to him that, about 2 years ago, the doctor told me that the cartilages of my knees are getting so thin that eventually I'll have to have them replaced. And so I thought, well, you know, he said, but if I look after them, maybe they will last a little bit longer. Anyway, he sat and he listened to what I had to say, and then he prayed for me and for healing in my knees. And then he went and he knelt in front of me and he asked me to put my legs out straight. And I thought to myself, you know, it's not my legs that I want healed, I want my knees. And then he called, is it Gerard?
Yeah.
To come and to feel what he had felt. I was clueless about what they were doing. Anyway, he said yes, he feels the same. Anyway, Chris then prayed. He told me that my one leg was shorter than the other. And I said, oh, it's always been like that. I always stand with one knee bent. It's something that I've always done all my life. So what difference does it make? You know, it's something that you live with. Anyway, he prayed and I could feel the tingling in the bottom of my left leg. And then he asked me to stretch my legs again, and him and Gerard both felt, and my legs were the same length. I stood in church today on 2 feet, never once bent my knee, because my legs are now the same length. And then he said to me, I must go home and I must see what God will do overnight. I woke up on Monday morning and I stood in the shower and you know, as I showered and I bent down to wash my legs, my knees, both my knees were bright red. And I realized that it was when I rested on Sunday night that God did his work. Not when I expected it immediately. And then on Tuesday I woke up in the middle of the night and my left knee was sore again as normal. And I lay there and I said, you know God, you promised me complete healing. Not partial healing or temporary healing. I want that complete healing. Do you know that pain went and I haven't had any pain in either of my knees. My knees are still stiff, but I'm now going to to start slowly walking, to exercise them, to get them back to what they should be. And all I want to say is, thank you, God. This is not something that I normally do, but all I want to say is thank you. And thank you for being obedient.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
Because if you weren't obedient, I wouldn't have got the healing that I did. Thank you.
They will chase me out and close me down, but Jesus, I'll stand.